Imagine if every day you invest a little in yourself, sharpening your mind, keeping your body healthy, and maintaining a calm and focused mindset. This is the real investment that will never crash, never go to zero, and will always help you grow. Today, we're talking about a book that says, invest in yourself. This book doesn't offer long philosophies, it gives direct and practical ways to gradually upgrade your life by using your time, energy, and daily habits in a better way. It teaches you why investing in yourself is the most profitable thing in the world. On the Wise Book Voice, today we'll dive deep into this book and show you how small daily changes in your mind, body, and mindset can help you build a powerful version of yourself. This summary isn't just a video, it's a reminder that your greatest strength is no one else but you. So, let's begin today's story, one of self-growth, ambition, and real transformation. Welcome to the Wise Book Voice, where every book introduces you to yourself. Chapter 1, You Are the Greatest Asset. Sometimes, we get so tangled in life, jobs, relationships, money, future tensions, that we forget the most important thing, ourselves. Now think, if you have all the luxuries, cars, bungalows, money, status, but have lost yourself inside, will any of that matter? Will it bring you peace? No. Because real success comes when a person understands themselves, learns to trust themselves, and starts investing in themselves. But sadly, from childhood, we're taught, get good marks, get a good job, earn money. No one tells us how crucial it is to improve ourselves, increase our value, and prioritize ourselves. Once, there was a boy who spent every day trying to please others, meeting their expectations. He thought if people were happy, he'd find peace. But inside, he was breaking. Slowly, his energy drained, his motivation vanished, and worst of all, he stopped believing in himself. One day, he asked himself, I'm doing so much for others, but what am I doing for myself? That's when his life changed. He didn't join any big course or attend expensive seminars. His first step was giving himself time, sitting alone for 10 minutes every morning, listening to his heart, and realizing that his life's biggest responsibility wasn't someone else's, but his own. He started reading 15 minutes a day, set small goals, took care of his body, and most importantly, began listening to his inner voice. Slowly, clarity came. And when a person starts understanding themselves, the world starts understanding them. We depend on our salary, our boss's approval, our friends' praise. But if you sit with yourself for even one day, you'll realize, you're an entire universe. Inside you is potential more valuable than any investment. Think, if you give yourself just 30 minutes daily, 10 for the mind, 10 for the body, and 10 for the soul, how much could you upgrade yourself in a year? This isn't fantasy, it's a truth many ignore. We deposit money in banks for interest, but if you deposit discipline, learning, and self-awareness daily, the returns in life will far exceed any banks. Many say, I don't have time. But the truth is, we lack priority and clarity. If you don't prioritize yourself, the world will push you aside. Every time you ignore yourself, you lose a little of your identity. And every time you take a small step for yourself, it moves you toward the future version you want to be. Life's biggest investment isn't mutual funds, property, or gold, it's you. Now is the time to start taking your most precious asset, yourself, seriously. The start may be small, but its impact lasts a lifetime. Because in the end, only one truth remains: if you grow, everything around you grows. Now, it's up to you, how much and when you start investing in yourself. Chapter 2, Time is Your Real Currency. Did you know the richest and poorest person in the world both have one thing equally? Time. Everyone has 24 hours a day, not a minute more, not a second less. The difference lies in who spends it and who wisely invests it. We often think earning money is important, so we spend all our time doing things we don't even like, just to pay bills. In that process, we slowly lose our real currency, time. Imagine if someone gave you $1,000 and said, spend it however you want. Would you throw it away carelessly? No. Then why do we waste precious hours scrolling, gossiping, overthinking, or being lazy, as if they'll never run out? Time is the most precious thing because once gone, it never returns. Money can be re-earned, relationships rebuilt, but time? Once gone, it's gone forever. Here's a short story. A girl kept thinking, I'll start studying tomorrow, go for a walk tomorrow, meditate tomorrow. But that tomorrow never came. Days, weeks, months passed, and when she woke up, she was already 5 years behind her dreams. She wished she had understood time's value sooner. We think we have a lot of time, but reality is, time silently slips away while we keep thinking, there's still time. The person who realizes early that time is their greatest power achieves everything in life. Investing time doesn't mean just staying busy, it means giving time to the right work in the right direction. For example, if you learn a new skill for 30 minutes daily, in a year, you'll have 180 hours of expertise. If you read 15 minutes daily, you can finish 101 books in a year. Think, what difference would that make in your thinking? Everyone is busy, but the difference is, some extract results from their time, while others just make excuses. People who say I don't have time are often spending it where they get no return: Netflix binges, endless scrolling, useless conversations. Now ask yourself, am I spending my time or wisely investing it? Time is your silent business partner. If you make the right decisions, it silently grows you. If you ignore it, it silently leaves you behind. Life's biggest regret is, I wish I had started earlier. But the good news? You can start today. Decide now, no more waiting for tomorrow. Dedicate a few minutes daily to yourself, whether health, knowledge, or a small step toward your goals. Time is a seed. If you water it daily, it becomes a strong tree. If you ignore it, it dries up, and you're left empty-handed. Think, if you invest just 1 hour daily in yourself, in a year, you'll have 365 hours. In that time, you could learn a new language, start an online business, completely transform your fitness. Everything is in your hands. Money can buy things, but investing time changes you. So next time you feel distracted or think, I'll rest a bit, ask yourself, am I using this time wisely? Because remember, time is your real wealth. Lose it, and you lose everything. Use it, and you can create anything. Start investing time in yourself, right now. Chapter 3, Upgrade Your Mind Daily. Your brain is like a computer, but with no limits. The more you use it, the more powerful it becomes. But if you leave it empty, it grows dull, stuck in old patterns, and one day, starts holding you back. Think, if your phone or laptop gets slow, what do? Update, reset, or get a new version. But we leave our minds unchanged for years, same thoughts, same doubts, same fears, same excuses, and then expect life to change. Truth is, life doesn't change until mindset changes. Many hit the gym daily to build their body but never work out their minds. And when challenges come, physical strength doesn't help, mental clarity does. Because before conquering the world, you must conquer your mind. A man was tired of his job, same routine, no growth. But he never escaped because his mind held one belief: I can't do better. He never read about how people change their lives, never learned how habits form or confidence grows. Now think, if he spent just 15 minutes daily on self-development, reading a book, listening to a podcast, exploring an article, would his thinking stay the same? Probably not. Maybe today, he'd be in a new place, a new life. Our minds need new fuel daily, and that fuel is knowledge. Reading, learning, stepping out of comfort zones sharpens thinking, broadens perspectives. Knowledge brings power, but even more important is awareness. When you know what and why you're thinking, you control your thoughts. Only then can you save yourself from comparison, jealousy, and doubt. Many say, "I don't like reading or I don't have time," yet spend hours scrolling Instagram, binge-watching, or occupying their minds with useless things. The problem isn't interest, it's priority. If you truly want to change your life, you must renew your mind daily, with new ideas, challenges, and most importantly, new belief systems. The easiest way to upgrade your mind? Ask questions. Who am I? What do I want? What's missing in me? How can I make myself a little better today? When you ask these daily, your mind wakes up, thinks, evolves. Your thinking shapes your decisions, and decisions shape your future. So, take time daily to expand your mind, read a short book, watch an inspiring video, study someone who fought struggles to achieve big. When you see others grow, your thinking automatically expands. Upgrading your mind daily means building a better future daily. Every new thought, idea, or lesson is a step toward the person you want to be. So, decide today, I won't let my mind starve. Feed it something new and valuable daily. Because when the mind grows, the world looks different, opportunities appear, possibilities emerge, and most importantly, you start trusting yourself. And when a person starts believing in themselves, they can achieve anything. Promise yourself today, every day, I'll make my mind a little better. Because a powerful mind creates a powerful life. Chapter 4: Protect and improve your health. A person can't achieve anything without one thing, health. The irony? We all know this, yet ignore it the most. We chase goals, money, status, approval, but lose the very thing needed to enjoy them. Sometimes life feels unfair, when a talented person falls behind just because their body and mind don't support them. Headaches, poor digestion, low energy, they think they're unlucky. But the truth? They ruined their own luck by neglecting health. Health isn't a luxury, it's the foundation. To build a strong structure, you need a strong base. And your life's foundation is your body, mental state, and daily energy. Imagine, if your mind is tired, body weak, and you feel exhausted inside, can you take new challenges? Can you focus? Can you appear confident? No. Because when body and mind tire, the soul tires too. A boy worked day and night, office, freelancing, side hustles. Slowly, he couldn't sleep, food didn't digest, irritation grew. His work suffered. Then one day, he collapsed. Hospitalized, the doctor said, "You pushed your system so hard, it's asking for a reset." Now the question, is staying healthy very difficult? Do you need 2-hour gym sessions or expensive supplements? No. Real health begins with small, conscious actions. A 10-minute morning walk. 8 hours of sleep. Simple home-cooked meals. Drinking enough water. This is real luxury. And the most important? Peace of mind. Mental health isn't separate. If you live in stress, anxiety, overthinking, it damages physical health too. Emotional pain is as real as physical pain. If unhealed, it becomes disease. Self-care isn't just face wash and spa days, it's giving yourself time, understanding your feelings, and loving yourself. Even a simple routine can change your life. Morning stretching. Drinking water. Meditating or just sitting quietly for 5 minutes. One healthy meal a day. That's enough to start. We often think, when life gets better, I'll focus on health. But the truth? When you focus on health, life gets better. When your body is strong, mind fresh, and emotions stable, decisions improve. You appear more confident, energetic, and most importantly, connected to yourself. This connection sets you apart from the crowd. You can chase goals only if you stay fit long-term. Shortcuts bring burnout, not progress. So promise yourself today, I'll give my body, mind, and emotions as much attention as my dreams. Because if the body gives up, the path to dreams remains incomplete. Now is the time to take health seriously, not for show, not for Instagram, but to live life with full energy, clarity, and awareness. Because in the end, a healthy you is the most powerful version of you. Chapter 5: Network is Net Worth. Ever wondered why some people move ahead effortlessly? Why they get opportunities, help? The answer lies in one word: network. The people around you either push you forward or pull you back. A good friend, a wise mentor, an inspiring colleague, they give your mind new direction. But if you're surrounded by negativity, complaining, or jealousy, your growth silently stalls. Now think, if you surround yourself with people who learn daily, set goals, and work on health and mindset, won't you become like them? We unconsciously become like those we spend the most time with. Once, I thought I'd do everything alone, gain knowledge, work hard, succeed. But one day, someone said, "You're hardworking but walking alone." And solo paths are often very long. That day, I understood, connecting with the right people, learning from them, and building a supportive circle is crucial. No matter your skills or talent, without the right person at the right time, it all stays inside you. Network doesn't mean just contacts or LinkedIn connections. It means people who believe in your growth, give honest feedback, and remind you where you started when you feel like quitting. A simple rule: if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to change rooms. Growth happens around people better than you, who push, inspire, and sometimes challenge you. And the best part? Building a network isn't a luxury, it's a conscious habit. Whether introvert or extrovert, if you share honestly, listen, and connect genuinely, people naturally gravitate toward you. In the age of social media, scrolling doesn't build connections. You must step out of comfort zones, start conversations, help without expecting returns. Only then do connections strengthen. Sometimes, one right conversation can change your life's direction. Your next opportunity could be in a WhatsApp group. Your next inspiration could be a stranger at a coffee shop. Your next breakthrough could start with a small chat. So, learn to value people, connect genuinely, and most importantly, be valuable to someone else's network too. Because everything in the world starts with a connection. Decide today, I won't live in isolation. Build a circle that not only celebrates your success but lifts you when you fall. Chapter 6: Discipline over Motivation. Ever wake up pumped, feeling like you'll conquer the world, only to lose that energy in 2 days? The question arises, is motivation everything? No. Motivation is just a spark, a small fire that burns quickly but also dies quickly without fuel. Discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire burning, on bad days, when you don't feel like it, when you're tired. Many think success needs just motivation. But the truth? Those achieving big daily don't rely on motivational videos, they rely on discipline. Think. Would a writer ever finish a book if they wrote only when they felt like it? Would an athlete ever win if they practiced only when energized? Every result-driven work is built on small, boring, repeatable actions. Discipline doesn't mean being excited daily, it means being committed, whether you feel like it or not. A boy went to the gym, full of motivation: "Today, I'll change my life." Day 1, full energy. Day 2, soreness. Day 3, excuses. Day 4, back to old habits. Why? Because he prioritized motivation over discipline. Motivation got him started, discipline was missing to keep him going. Discipline may seem boring, unglamorous. It doesn't give the cake inspiration does. But discipline takes you places you never imagined. Small disciplined decisions, waking up on time, avoiding distractions, eating right, completing tasks on time, are the foundation of greatness. Motivation comes and goes, discipline is the soldier inside you that stands firm. Promise yourself, every day, I'll act like the person I want to become, whether motivated or not. Discipline is the key that moves you forward even when You doubt yourself. Results aren't visible. People underestimate you. Because consistency creates miracles, and consistency's other name is discipline. So today, make a simple plan. Pick one small habit. Repeat it daily, no breaks, no excuses. Because a disciplined person grows a little daily, until one day, the world salutes their consistency. Next time motivation fades, ask, am I living like the person I want to be? If yes, keep going. If no, befriend discipline. Because when motivation sleeps, discipline keeps you awake. Chapter 7, Learn, Apply, Repeat. Most people spend lifetimes learning, new books, motivational videos, expensive courses, then return to old habits. Their brains fill with knowledge, but life shows no change. Why? Because they learned but never applied. Knowledge is useless unless converted into action. You can read the best books, listen to the most successful podcasts, but if you don't implement, it's just entertainment, not transformation. Imagine a man standing outside the gym, watching workout videos on YouTube. He knew which exercise targeted which muscle, the best diets, the most effective trainers, but he never entered the gym. Did his body change? No. Because he collected knowledge but never applied it. And this is what we all do. We read books, watch reels, take notes, but when life demands application, we hesitate. Let me learn a bit more, get clearer, then start. But that then never comes. The real growth formula: learn, apply, repeat. Learn something new daily. Apply it the very next day in a small step. Repeat until it becomes habit. Success doesn't come from information, it comes from implementation. Read a time management book? Block your schedule the next day. Learn communication skills? Start a confident conversation with a stranger. Understand a business idea? Make a rough plan. Don't lock knowledge inside, let it out. It changes your life only when you act on it. And yes, the first time won't be perfect. You'll make mistakes, people may laugh, results may not come. But that's the process: learn, apply, fall, learn again. Every time you apply something, you mature a little, become more real. Every lesson practiced builds new confidence. And one day, you become someone who shows results, not just talks. So next time you learn something, promise, I'll apply it, today, now, with the same mindset. And if that small step feels awkward, remember, action creates clarity. As you act, things become clearer. Today's promise: we won't just read, listen, or understand, we'll do. Because learning doesn't happen through knowledge alone, it happens by doing. Learn, apply, repeat, this is the real success mantra. Conclusion. Life's biggest mistake is keeping ourselves last, investing in money, gadgets, appearances, but forgetting to invest in our growth, thinking, body, and mind. Invest in yourself isn't a fancy concept, it's a necessity. If you make yourself strong, no difficulty can break you. If your mind is clear, body active, and spirit stable, you can achieve anything you've ever desired. This book taught us that we are our greatest asset. Every chapter reminded us the value of time, the power of discipline, the strength of mindset, how environment shapes us invisibly. But the biggest lesson? Change starts from within, when we prioritize ourselves, strive to improve daily, and replace excuses with action. Now, the choice is yours. Will you invest in yourself? Will you commit to upgrading your thoughts, body, and habits daily? Because once you start respecting yourself, the world returns that respect. If this story touched you and you feel, yes, now is the time to work on myself, then like this video and comment, I choose to invest in myself. Let this promise not just stay in your heart but transform into words. At the Wise Book Voice, we bring books that connect humanity, so every book isn't just read, but felt. Until we meet again in another story, another journey, another breakthrough, remember, you are the greatest investment, and your value is priceless. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.